Hi everyone, it's Tracy in Australia and I have a new journal to share. As you can see, it's a steampunk theme. The cover has been made from Kraft-tex. I've used a commercial paper on the back and an edge punch on some Kraft-tex to create that scalloped edge, which I've then threaded some ribbon through and added lace to either side. There's a little book there on a bowl pin. You can actually remove that and write in it. The closure is some lace just threaded through some eyelets. So this was a very sweet little steampunk kit. It has a little bit more colour than some and tells a story in a way. There's this girl, she's a character, there's lots of letters, lots of writing. The motif of ink and writing appears throughout the journal, which I think is really quite nice. So this is a cabinet card that I've created and I thought this might be the lady who's actually writing the journal. I've mounted that onto some cardstock and added the gear. And to go with that theme of writing, I've done a little bit of script stamping on some of the blank pages and created quite a few envelopes for the journal. The little card there was one that's included in the kit, as is the one that says Steampunk on the pocket. I have used quite a few commercial papers to make pockets and to make smaller pages in the journal. And I'll point those out to you. So the clock I've made using a die cut, and that does move. That card there is one from a Kaiser Craft sheet. So I used Inca Gold to highlight the numbers on the clock, and as you can see it does move around, which is a little bit of fun. The page and the pocket I've created by printing the page out twice. So used a little die cut to make an envelope and popped a little piece of paper in there, and it looks like a little stack of letters, and you can see the quill there on the side. So a really cute idea. This little flip out is made with commercial paper, but the quill and the ink are graphics that are provided in the kit. This is a little card that came off the Kaiser Craft sheet, and I've backed that with some tea-dyed paper. So the little flip out is one that's made with commercial paper, and then I've backed it onto tea-dyed paper. Again, another little envelope. The little beetle that was on the card is one that comes from the kit. The two mannequins are from the Kaiser Craft sheet. So you can see the little bit of stamping there, some tissue paper. So the little pocket and the larger tag are ones from the Kaiser Craft sheet, and then this little one that says Dream is one that's from the kit. The half page is a Kaiser Craft paper. That skull one is one that's included in the kit, and then a little envelope that I've made and added a piece of paper to. Some tea-dyed graph paper, and down the bottom the open book. That's also from the same Kaiser Craft sheet. I'll try to find the name of that and include it down the bottom because I've used quite a few little pieces from it. These are two little envelopes, and they're made from a die that I have. And there's even a little scrap of paper there for a little bit of journaling. So both of those just pop in behind that book. That gorgeous metallic pearlized paper is a Kaiser Craft one. To make the pocket, I've printed out the page twice and then made tags with two images from the ATC sheet that's provided in the kit. So this handsome man I thought might be the recipient of the letters. So I've backed that onto some cardstock, and I just thought he looked very proper. Again, a little booklet that I've created and attached with a bowl pin, so you could take that off and write in it. That's also a Kaiser Craft paper, the one with the corsets on it. The little card there is from the kit, and this is a beautiful page from the kit. You look at it, isn't it just gorgeous? So again, used a card from the kit to create a little pocket, and then did my own little tags and put some little gears on them. So created a tag out of a page from the kit, backed that onto some cardstock and added a couple of gears for decoration. Tissue paper. The little clock is also from the Kraft sheet. A little bit of extra journaling space. So here I've created a pocket by printing out the page twice, and then there was another page in the kit that was very similar but without the graphic on it, so I've popped that in there for some extra writing space, and a largish sort of envelope, the little cards from the kit, and then an extra piece of tea-dyed paper. So as you can see, even though it's only a single signature and there's a lot of space for writing, such a pretty paper, that one. And there's a little piece of ephemera that I've created with a stamp. Another piece of Kraft ephemera, a couple of dies, and some Kraft paper. The little tuck spot is a card from the kit. And these are 2 cards, and I've cut them down so that they actually fitted into that envelope. They did have images on them as well, but I've cut those off. So a little bit of script stamping, another piece of ephemera that I've made with a stamp. So that cute little owl tag's included in the kit, and then the other card I've made by stamping. Again, I've double printed the page to make a pocket, and then I had this gorgeous piece of gold cardstock, and I added some tea-dyed paper and a gear on the front to make a flip out booklet for writing. A large pocket watch die that I have, and then I've created a card using part of one of the pages and another tiny booklet attached, again with a bulb pin so that you can take it out and write, and that's the end. So I hope you've enjoyed this little journal. Make sure that you check out Red Deer Printables on Etsy and have a look in the information box below.